Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1998 Arizona Diamondbacks Revisionist History. Today's matchup is between the Montreal Expos and the Arizona Diamondbacks at Bank One Ballpark. On the mound for the Expos today is Javier Vazquez, whose record is 0-0 with a 2.25 ERA, and pitching for the Diamondbacks is Andy Benez, whose record is 0-1 with a 2.63 ERA. Okay, I am back after a day off. I needed a little bit of a break. We did win our previous game, 6-5, a game in which we really felt like we were never going to win. Everything that could have went wrong in that ball game did. And if we were playing any other team other than the worst team in the National League, we probably would have lost that ball game. But we did scrape out a victory, 6-5. And in reality, if we can win these next two games at home versus the Expos, we'll have a 500 record before we go to Philadelphia for a 4-game series. So I feel like we have a chance to do that. And we do have our ace on the mound today. That's Andy Benez, who has pitched pretty well, and I feel like he is a competent enough pitcher to get the job done today. And we're going to face off against Javier Vazquez, who we do a deep dive on. Kind of a fascinating pitcher, actually. We'll talk about him, he is in his rookie year in the sim, and he was in his rookie year in real life in 1998. So we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. If you're one of our many new subscribers, you may not know this, but at the end of every video, I do have a video waiting for you to watch. Usually it's going to be a sports card or box opening video. Right now we're going through all of the quick hits, which are videos which are typically 5 minutes or less. And we're going in reverse order. So I think we're at number 99. Today will be number 98, I believe. So stick around for that if you like. Now, Andy Benez is on the mound. You see his solid numbers so far. Our closer, Greg Olson, will be unavailable today, and so will Chris Hammond. Both pitchers pitched multiple innings yesterday and had high pitch counts. Javier Vazquez is a righty, as I mentioned. So we have our lineup in there versus righties. We have to give Devon White a day off. He has not had a day off so far this season. So Rob Ryan will lead off and be in center field. And Jay Bell, who's been terrible at the plate, will get the day off. We're going to have Andy Fox at short. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Montreal Expos. Batting leadoff in center field is Scott Samuels. Batting second at first base is Ryan McGUIRE. Batting third in right field is Vladimir Guerrero. Batting cleanup at third base is Andy TRACY. Batting fifth and catching today is Chris WIDGER. Batting sixth at second base is Jose VIDRO. Batting seventh in left field is Derrick MAY. Batting eighth at shortstop is Orlando Cabrera, and batting ninth will be the pitcher Javier Vazquez. Okay, take a look at Andy Benez making his third start. This is the third time through the rotation for us. 0-1 with a 2.63 ERA. He's only given up 4 earned runs in 13 2/3 while striking out 14. Opposing batters are batting .250 against him. Fastball topping out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 43.6%. The fastball is his best pitch, rated an 89, and a slider rated an 81. Overall rated an 83. The 30-year-old right-hander is on the team through 2003. So we're going to be paying him over $6 million for the next 5 seasons. We'll take a look here at his log, and you'll see his previous start against the Giants, striking out 5 in 8 innings, giving up only 1 run. Could not stick around long enough to get the win, though. All right, we'll take a look at our defense today. In the outfield, pretty solid. Rob Ryan is a great defensive outfielder. Can play any position. He'll be in center today. And at shortstop, a downgrade to Jay Bell. But Andy Fox, hopefully will have a better bat. We also are below league average at first. Behind home plate is Pudge Rodriguez making his third consecutive start. We might give him the day off tomorrow as we head into a day off before we go to Philadelphia. All right, Scott Samuels leading it off against Andy Benes with a 2-0 count. Poking it to short, and Andy Fox should make the play. One down. Here's the first baseman, Ryan McGUIRE, with a base hit to left. Always base hits to the opposite field. Runner on first, one down. Vladimir Guerrero at the plate. Guerrero, best hitter on the team, batting .273. And a routine ground ball to third. Can we go around the horn? Oh, the only play was to go to first. And that puts McGUIRE in scoring position as Andy TRACY, the everyday third baseman, is at the plate. Full count, and he strikes out, swinging. Good job getting out of that jam to go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup, and then we'll do the deep dive on Javier Vazquez. Batting leadoff in center field is Rob Ryan. Batting second at first base is Erubiel DURAZO. Batting third and catching is Ivan Rodriguez. Batting cleanup at third base is Matt Williams. Batting fifth in right field is Bobby Higginson. Batting sixth in left field is Bernard Gilkey. Batting seventh at shortstop is Andy Fox. Batting eighth at second base is Junior Spivey. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Andy Benes. Okay, Javier Vazquez, fifth round draft pick in 1994 by the Montreal Expos. Out of high school in Puerto Rico. His nickname is the Silent Assassin. That's a great nickname. He was an All-Star in 2004. That was his only All-Star selection. As I mentioned, he was an actual rookie in 1998. Most scouts thought that he was probably still 2 years away from being a major league pitcher. And that's probably why he was so terrible in 1998. He went 5-15 with a 6.06 ERA in 32 starts. He pitched for 14 years in the majors, and in 12 of those seasons, he made 32 or more starts. So he was a durable pitcher up until the end. In 2004, he was traded to the New York Yankees, his only season there, and he pitched in one of the worst lopsided games of all time. The Yankees lost to Cleveland 22-0, and he was the starting pitcher that ball game. That kind of put him in Joe Torre's doghouse. He had two terrible performances in the playoffs that year, and then he was traded in 2005 to our Diamondbacks for Randy Johnson. So that's how Randy Johnson got to the Yanks. In 2010, he tied a record for hitting 3 batters in 1 inning. In 2011, that turned out to be his last year. He had a 3.69 ERA, making 32 starts. He retired from baseball in 2013, although he did not play in 2012. He did pitch for the Puerto Rican national team, but he just decided he wanted to be closer to his family, and he left the door open to come back to Major League Baseball, but he eventually just retired officially in 2013. So you'll see that he's making his third start of the year. No record, 2.25 ERA, 10 strikeouts in 12 innings. He's got a fastball topping out at 93 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 40%. His two-seam fastball is his best pitch, rated an 88, and a four-seamer rated an 80. Overall rated an 82, the 21-year-old righty is arbitration eligible after the 2000 season. And there's his previous start. He only went 4 innings against Florida, giving up 3 runs on 8 hits. He walked 4 and struck out 2. Okay, take a look at the defense for The Expos, wow, left field not so hot with Derrick May, rated a 70, and Andy TRACY at third base is also below league average with a 75. Behind home plate is Chris WIDGER. He is the backup catcher. He's got a 64 rated arm. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Nobody has tried to steal against this guy today. I tell you right now, we're definitely going every chance we can get. Okay, here we go. Rob Ryan leading it off, batting .308 versus righties. If you didn't notice in the previous game, it is showing the updated stats over here on the right side of the player card. 2-2 count to Ryan, and he strikes out. You got to get on base so he can steal. Come on, one down. Erubiel DURAZO, 6-game hitting streak as of, our log, which we missed early on. And he strikes out swinging. So Vazquez out throwing bullets right now. 2 quick outs. Here's Pudge. And he strikes out the side. Wow. That is a bad sign for us today. Youch. We go to the top of the second. No score. Here's Chris WIDGER. 2 for 3 on the season. Ground ball up the middle base hit. Yeah, this is how every game in Baseball Mogul feels when you get off to a start like that. Where you strike, your first attempt at the plate, and you strike on the side. It just automatically puts a bad taste in your mouth. Another potential double play we do not make. WIDGER goes to second on the ground ball by VIDRO. Here's Derrick May. Ground ball to third. Check that runner and go to first. And leave it up to Cabrera to drive in a run. I almost feel like we should walk him to get to Vazquez. All these batters under 200, I feel like they're due. Nice job by Benez striking out Cabrera, leaving that runner at second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Matt Williams leading off. I want to mention something really quick. You notice that the Expos have, 4 batters under 200, and TRACY's at 200. Late last night, I went to Baseball Reference. I was looking at the Tiger stats for the season, and they're hitting pretty well. But they have 2 everyday players under 200. And I'm like, is that, common? I just feel like everybody has at least one player on their team in Major League Baseball in real life that's under 200. I went through the entire American League. Every team has at least 2 batters in their everyday lineup under 200. That is insane that that's allowed to happen. That the strategy has become just long ball all the time. I mean, it's been like that for a few years now. As Williams leads off the inning with the base hit. That's our first hit today. Do we try to steal with Williams and his 78 rating? Did Williams have any stolen bases the previous year? Let's see. He had 12 stolen bases for Cleveland, a career high. I don't think we do. I think we hit and run here. There are better options for stolen bases. Higginson 0-1. There's a ground ball to short. And an error on the shortstop. Cabrera boots it. Everybody's safe. Nobody down. And Bernard GILKEY at the plate. GILKEY has his average up to 205. Not one of those Mendoza line guys. Liner to left. It's going to be caught. Williams, 50-50 chance. I mean, I feel like we would have a better chance of stealing third base than we do advancing on that play. So we're not going to. We'll let Andy Fox swing away. He's 1 for 4 on the year. Full count. And he strikes out. 4 Ks for Vazquez. We got the first two batters on, and looks like we're going to strand them as Spivey hits a ground ball to short. Damn it. These are all signs in my mind. Top of the third, here's the pitcher, Vazquez. Hitless, striking out. 3 Ks for Benes. Trying to keep pace with Vazquez. And he gets his 4th strikeout. So he is now tied with Vazquez in Ks for today's ball game. And Ryan McGUIRE, as Benes tries to strike out the side, full count. Oh, base hit to left. All those hits drop in left field as McGUIRE gets his first double of the year, I believe. Yeah. Come on, man. There we go. Yeah, we have a problem in left field. I mean, GILKEY just does not get to any of those balls there. Any base hit, any fly ball to left field is a base hit, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see if GUERRERO can come through here in the clutch. 2-0, 1-0. That's the only reason he got that double. Oh, he didn't even score with 2 outs? That makes no sense at all, unless TRACY's about to crush one here. 2-2. Ground ball to short. Fox makes the play. Game remains scoreless. Andy Benes leading it off. He is 1 for 5. Swing and a miss. There's 5 Ks now. Rob Ryan. High fly ball, center field. Now remember, Vazquez in his rookie year had a 6 ERA. And he's just mowing us down like it's nothing. No one ever said baseball mogul was realistic. Erubiel DURAZO with a double. That gives him a 7-game hitting streak. First double of the year, first double of his career. 2 down. We'll let Rodriguez swing away. 1-2. Striking out. Yeah, that's the bad thing about trading for Rodriguez when he was batting for 500. The game is going to equalize him, and he's going to be hitless for a month, before he starts hitting again. Another really shitty thing about baseball mogul. Chris WIDGER goes down, pokes it to right. We do have ourselves a pitcher's duel so far. Jose VIDRO grounding out to first, and Derrick MAY with a 2-2 count. Another ground ball to first. Game is moving along, bottom of the 4th inning. Matt Williams, we need someone to go deep here. Matt Williams, ground ball to short. CABRERA makes that play. Bobby, base hit to left. Everything to left field automatically is a base hit. I'm going to say no, and we are definitely going to steal with Higginson. Steal second base. We don't know what the percentage success rate is, but it's got to be high. With a 64 rating, and Higginson steals it easily. That is his first stolen base. He also had 12 last year. I never considered Bobby Higginson to be fast or a good base runner. And a base hit. Higginson should score. He does. 1-0 Diamondback. RBI single for GILKEY. I mean, GILKEY has been clutch. I do believe he leads the team in RBI. He's got 10. And we absolutely have to steal with GILKEY because we have Fox and Spivey up next. And they're not likely to do much. I have to show you this. I'm sorry. I don't know if it splits. Yeah. You see the splits? The game doesn't know what to do with Andy Fox since he gave up that home run to Barry Bonds. And so it kind of screws with his overall stats. We almost need to pitch Andy Fox again just to get an out so that there's no infinity and it's jacking up his split totals. So yeah, we have a problem there. As you can see with his negative 750 slugging percentage. Okay, what are we doing? Stealing second base. Here we go. Low in it, yeah, low down the middle though for a strike. And GILKEY, I believe that is his fourth stolen base. He's 4 for 4. In scoring position for Andy Fox. High fly ball, deep center field. That's going to go to the wall and be caught. Oh, nuts. GILKEY will tag and go to third. Samuels, what is his range in center field? 93. Yeah, he's going to go get it. All right. Spivey had a good hit streak going. Got his average up to 222. And he is the 6th strikeout victim for Vazquez. Diamondbacks take the lead, go to the top of the 5th. This is where things fall apart. That 5th inning. It is the bottom of the lineup. Let's see what Cabrera does. Hard hit, ground ball to first. DURAZO busy at first base. Here's Vazquez, struck out the first time up. Makes contact, ground ball to second. And we are back to Samuels. His baseball card is actually a minor league card. It's obvious by the uniform, but this brand called Best, they were the best when for minor league cards before Topps got into making minor league cards the last few years. Great job. I mean, Benez is pitching his ass off. Let's see if he can help his own cause. He's going to lead it off here in the 5th, striking out 8 Ks for Vazquez. 1 out. Rob Ryan. There we go. That's the guy we want on base. Base hit the left. We'll hold him to a single. We will go for second here on the first pitch. Low and outside, and he does steal second base. We're 3 for 3 today. Second stolen base for Rob Ryan, proving to be pretty valuable as a 4th outfielder. I think I say that every time, but it is true. DURAZO full count. Ooh, takes strike 3 looking. 9 Ks for Vazquez. And it'll be up to Rodriguez, who struck out both times at the plate today. First pitch swinging, that's going to be off the wall in left field. Ryan will score. We'll be grateful for the double by Rodriguez. His first as a Diamondback, 5th overall. It's 2-0 Arizona. Matt Williams can add to the lead. 2 outs. And a line drive to second. Play made by VIDRO. Top of the 6th inning. Benez is at 79 pitches. I do like that now that we're playing in a more modern time, in the late 90s, the pitch counts really do seem to equal what a pitcher was allowed to pitch during this era. And I've sort of had to mentally adjust to that because, when we're playing our 69 series, we're up to 1971. Those pitchers do pitch 130 innings. And, you just sort of feel like that's natural. But we have to start thinking that Benez is not going to make it to the 9th. As McGUIRE flies out to center, Benez issues his first walk to Vladdy Daddy. He's on first. Andy TRACY at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. First pitch swinging. And GUERRERO steals second base. So, Pudge Rodriguez, does he not have a working arm? That is his second stolen base. Rodriguez has not thrown out a batter. The best defensive arm in the game. So that only happens because he's about to score, and there's nothing we can do to prevent it. TRACY lining to second. GUERRERO. Oh, he gets picked off. He's doubled off second base. And we get out of that jam. Everything's kind of going our way as Bobby Higginson steps in with a 1-2 count. I thought he was going to be the 10th victim. That drops in for a base hit. Higgy, can he get to second? 50-50 chance. Samuels with a 69 arm. Yes! He is safe at second. Higginson, good hustle. His first double as a D-back. Leadoff man in scoring position for Bernard GILKEY. All right, we're going to let him swing away. 1-2. Good job getting Higginson to third. Andy Fox. Let's see, we're going to go on contact, which is something that Fox does not do well. 1-2. Ten Ks for Vazquez, no walks. He walked 4 and struck out 2 in his previous start, and somehow Baseball Mogul thinks he's incapable of walking somebody. As a rookie in his third major league start. He does give up a hit to Spivey. Everything drops in left field. We're going for 2, and he's safe at second. 3-0 Diamondbacks. They're keeping Vazquez in there. Spivey now has a double to go with that triple. Third RBI of the season. 3-0 Diamondbacks. Benes, I mean, what do we do here? You know what? We're going to try to steal third. I very seldom do that. If Spivey's out, then Benes will go to the mound, pitch the 7th inning, and then we'll bat for him in the bottom of the inning, right? If not, if Spivey's safe, then maybe we get a wild pitch or some shit. So we're going to try to steal third. Here we go. Spivey going, 84 speed, low and outside. And he does steal third base. That's something we just don't do enough. And he's 1 for 2 on the year. Well, okay, well, they called my bluff. Let's see what happens with a 1-0 count to Benes. 3-1. And the base hit to right. This game is dumb. That is so stupid. A double for Benes. I mean, maybe if you put the pressure on, the game thinks you deserve something good happening, but that's the second hit. No surprise, both doubles. This is what Baseball Mogul does for pitchers. 4-0. That does give me some more confidence to let Benes pitch another inning for sure. And then Rob Ryan. Oh, an infield single. That's a cheap shot to the groin. We got him on the ropes, 100 pitches. We could attempt to steal second base, but DURAZO, I feel like, could just crush it, end it all right here. Oh, wild pitch. It's a wild pitch. So we did get that wild pitch. 1-0 count to DURAZO, 5-0. 2-0 count. And a base hit to the left. Ryan around third. 6-0. Oh, what? No, why would Ryan not be going on that? We know Derrick Lee's got a noodle for an arm. That is dumb, dumb, dumb. Dustin Hermanson, though, coming into the ball game. He made 28 starts in 97, and I guess he's a reliever all of a sudden. Okay. Pudge, first and third. 2 outs, 1-2. And a infield single? Oh, no, that's a regular ground ball. All right, Pudge having a tough game today. We get 3 in the inning. Timely hitting. Benes helping out his own cause in a wild pitch. Gave us our 5th run. It's 5-0. And Benes is at 90 pitches. So this will likely just be his last inning with WIDGER leading it off, 1-0. That's a ground ball in the hole at short. Fox making the play. 1 out. Jose Vidro up next. A ground ball up the middle, and Fox gets to that one as well. I don't feel like Fox has a good range. And Derrick May, home run. Oppo Taco, of course, first home run of the year for Derrick May. 5-1. Now we don't have to feel any guilt about taking him out. He walks Cabrera, and that's it. 3 lefties coming up. Bendis will come out and have a chance to get his first win. Oh my gosh, we have to bring in Adamson. I know you're screaming no. You can't tell me he can't get 1 out without giving up 4 runs. And Brad Fulmer, pinch hitting. Fulmer had a great career. 1-0. Lefty on lefty. Is that going to be over the head? No, it's going to be caught. Thank God. All right. Mike Maddox coming into the game for the Expos. Look at that long career. Of course, Greg Maddox, older brother, longtime pitching coach for many different teams. Had a bad 1997 year. Youch. Somebody needed to coach him. Bounced around quite a bit. He's 36 years old. And he will face Matt Williams. Ground ball to short. What's our in-game stats here? Williams now 1 for 4 today. Everybody has a hit but Andy Fox, including the starting pitcher. McGUIRE popping it up. Shallow right field. VIDRO going back and making the catch. And Bernard Gilkey with 2 down. Oh! A hot shot! Wall scraper. A solo shot to right field. That is Gilkey's Silky Gilkey, his first home run. He's only got a 76 power. We'll take it. We'll get that run right back. And Andy Fox looking for that hit. Nope. Top of the 8th. All right. Can Adamson get 2 outs? Can you get 2 outs, please? 0-2. They absolutely crush him off him, though. That's going to be caught. 1 down. Here's Ryan McGUIRE. First pitch swinging. Into the gap. Nice. If we had Devon White out there, I'm not sure those would be tracked down. Adamson coming out of the game, getting his ERA under 8. And we will bring in Willie Banks. Facing Guerrero, maybe finish out the ball game if we get so lucky. Here's Vladdy Daddy. Oh, God, another one. That one is going to get to the wall, though. No one's going to get that one. That is a double for Guerrero. His 4th of the season. In scoring position for Andy TRACY. Wouldn't mind if he walked him, but it's a 1-0 count, and that'll get another run in. 6-2. How are they not trying to score? Oh, it's Bobby Higginson. You don't run on Higgy. All right, Banks, come on. Let's get WIDGER and get this over with. 3-1. And he walks him. Bases loaded. 1 swing of the bat will make it interesting. It is Jose Vidro. I can't remember, but I do believe Jose Vidro won a batting title. He pops it up on a 2-2 count. Matt Williams will make the catch. No damage. Bottom of the 8th. Junior Spivey leading off. He's 1 for 3 and has an RBI today. Another strikeout. That is 12 Ks for the Expos today. Willie Banks will take him out of the ball game. He has scored a run. I don't even know how that happened. I can't remember anything anymore. All right, we're going to... what are we going to do here? I guess Chris Jones will pinch hit. Our bench is weak. Here's Chris Jones. Wait. Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say 0 for 0, but that's in-game stat. And a ground ball to short. 2 down. We are back to Rob Ryan. He's 2 for 4, stolen base, and he strikes out looking. We're going to win this game, but we actually have struck out more than we have hits today. All right, we're down to the final 3 outs. I guess it's going to be Omar Dahl, another appearance. He's going to lead the National League in games pitched. This is his 9th out of 11. Derrick May leading it off. He had a home run, accounting for the only run. Face it. They're going to score 5, aren't they? And an error on Rob Ryan. So these are all... Oh no, I was going to say it's going to be all unearned, but that's not true. Okay, Alan Battle, pinch hitting. Getting to the plate is half the battle. The other half is driving in a run. 6-2. Wow. Nobody is trying to score. Let's get a double play in this ball game right here. 0-2. Samuel strikes out. And Ryan McGUIRE, 167 hitter versus lefties. 1-0. Pulled to right. Bobby makes the catch. Diamondbacks win 6-1. Handshakes, butt slaps, slappy steaks. That's the kind of win that makes me feel better, right? That bullshit that we had in the last game was incredibly frustrating. Oh, we got a trade offer. What? The Devil Rays want to offer us Wade Boggs at age 39, and they want Schlub and Schlubby. I mean, there's no way. I mean, we can't take on that payroll. And I mean, we got Matt Williams. But having Wade Boggs would be awesome. Let's look at his scouting. I mean, he's going for 3,000 hits. He's kind of got to be somewhere where he can play every day, and he wouldn't do that for us. He needs to be on an American League team where he can DH or, you know, hobble around third base. Just what a career. Definitely one of my favorite hitters. Definitely top 20 favorite hitter all time. But we're going to say no. Any other trades? No. Okay. I like that we're getting some trade offers. Take a look at the standings. We are 5-6, guys. That's pretty good. Colorado, San Diego, big losing streaks. Atlanta, a big winning streak. Take a look at the American League. Nothing special going on here. The Yankees are in last place, 3-7. This was the 1998 team. This was like one of the best teams of all time. Look at this team. It's got to be Derek Jeter batting 8th. Okay. I mean, Jeter was a rookie in 91 or 92. Tim Raines. They got Rock Raines. Good bench. The pitchers are Cone, Pettit, Wells, or El Duque, and Irabu. They got the Sandman closing. So what's the problem here? The starting pitchers are not coming through. Okay. Interesting. All right. We'll take a look here at the headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Nothing. Transactions. What do we got here? We got 2 injuries. We got Mark Guthrie, minor injury for the Dodgers. And then we've got Tom Cotton Candiotti. Pulled his groin. You don't want to do that in front of the crowd. And he got the... See, they didn't give him the knuckleball. This game, even in our other 80s Tiger Sim, did not give Candiotti the knuckleball. That's kind of stupid. Like, how do you not give Candiotti the knuckleball? It basically saved his career. We've talked about it many times. So, excuse me, he's going to be done for a couple of weeks. All right. Sorry. There we go. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. I like that we can get bad teams without our everyday lineup in there. We might need to give Pudge a day off. He doesn't seem to be killing it like we expect him to. We did have a lot of doubles. We had 5 of them, including one by the pitcher. GILKEY went deep. Player of the game, I guess we're going to give it to GILKEY. Back-to-back games, I think, right? He had 2 hits, 2 RBI. He had a shoe and a shot. We don't get that very often anymore. He had the home run and a stolen base, a shoe and a shot. And Bennis gets his first win. He's 1-1, pitched great. 2.21 ERA. Joel Adamson came in and pitched well. Rest of the bullpen was suspect. 13 strikeouts by Montreal pitchers as Vazquez strikes out 10 and gets the first loss of the year. He's 0-1. And Derrick May hit a home run. Okay, that's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow and play Game 3 of the series. Until then, everyone, have a great day.